Yep, both of these are going to have an x in them. But what you do is you multiply your a times your c. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. You find your factors of 6. You don't have to find factors of negative 6. That would be horrendous, right? You would have negative 1 and 6 and 1 and negative 6, and you just don't want to do that. But your factors of 6 are just 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. And what you're trying to find out is these sets right here, the pairs, need to combine to be that middle term. So it's either going to be 1 and 6 or it's going to be 2 and 3. How could I get a 5 out of those two numbers?
2 and 3.
Ooh, we've got two different ones, don't we? We've got 6 and negative 1. Doesn't that give me 5?
Yeah.
And then I have a positive 2 and a positive 3.
Yeah.
What do they need to multiply to be? Ah?
Positive 6.
Ah?
Oh, negative 6.
Negative.
Oh, dear.
So if they need to multiply to be a negative 6, which one does it have to be? Negative 1 and positive 6. You're going to do a negative 1 and a positive 6. Then comes the box. So you look at these two, and you say, what do these two have in common? You look at these two, what do these two have in common? A factor of 3. Now the rest, there's two ways. You can either find the common factor of these two, or you can say this times this is supposed to give me this box. So x times what gives me 2x squared? X times what gives me negative 1x? So your answer would be x plus 3, 2x minus 1. That is your answer to 39. Make sure you write it down.
So, this was
Mm-hmm.
for number 1, square, or is that not?
What'd you say?
Number 1, we can't do the thing with the square, right? Like from the last video.
No.
We have to.
Every single question on this worksheet is going to be factorable to two binomials. Notice the amount of work on this, right? This is also, it's a fail-safe method. That means it's going to work every time as long as you're starting with a trinomial. Three pieces, okay? Splitting the middle term. Oh, I need a tissue. Anyone? Can you throw me that box in front of you, Andrea? I can get okay. All right, let's do, wait, do you guys know splitting the middle term?
I don't know.
That is what they want us to make sure you know how to do. So let me show you how to do that. Let's do number 24. You guys are doing this on the whiteboard, or are you just watching? I just asked. I'm just curious. You don't. If you're a visual learner, watch. If you learn by doing and watching, do that. Completely up to you. Okay, 12x squared plus 16x minus 3. You start out the same way. You multiply your a times your c. What does that give us? Negative 36, right? Okay. And you're trying to find factors that combine to be that middle term. I like to go in order. 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3, oh, done. Yes, how could I get a 16 out of this?
Negative 2.
Does this multiply to give me negative 36? And does it combine to give me the 16? Okay. Splitting the middle term. Negative 2x, positive 18x. Drop down that negative 3. Drop down that 12x squared. Now the reason why we like this better at this level is that this is mathematically sound. The box method is like it's not a trick because it works. this looks like a higher level math. For instance, this here is still the same thing as this, right? Like this is this, just written differently. Let's now keep splitting it in the middle. I don't like the way that looks. Keep splitting it in the middle. Now look at this. What's in common between 12x squared and 2x? X and a factor of 2. So let's take out that factor of 2x and see what we're left with. Whatever your brain does, you can either think 2x times something gives you this, or you can think 12x squared divided by 2x. You're going to get the same thing. What is this? 6x. 2x times 6x. So 2 times 6 is 12. X times x is x squared. Was that a minus? Okay. Now what would this one have to be? Okay. Now to the other side. What's in common? 2x times negative 1 is a 2x. Did you look at it? I don't. This times this gives me this. Okay. What's in common in these? So we have, what about that? It is? Okay. So what would this have to be? You can always double check. 3 times 6x, 18x. 3 times a negative 1, negative 3. All right. Now, would you agree that this is the same as this, which is the same as this? Yes. Mathematically sound. All right. You need to look at this like we have two terms, which we do. We have two terms. Term number 1, term number 2. Each term has a quantity in it. That's okay. Within each term, what is in common? The quantity, right? The 6x minus 1. So in this first term, is if I was to divide by 6x minus 1 or take out a 6x minus 1, what would I be left with? Here, what would I be left with? Done. Now, no, we're dividing it out. So what we did is 2x times 6x minus 1, and we divided it by the common factor, which was 6x minus 1. Anything divided by itself is 1.
So that's why we still have 6x minus 1. So they just cancel each other out. Like, you divide it with 1.
Dividing makes it 1, not cancel.
Well, then why is it just 1?
It's like, why is that equation still there?
This 6x minus 1?
Yeah.
Because that's like asking why is this 2x there? We had to take it out, right? We took that factor out. So it still has to stay outside. So that's just like, it's acting just like that 2x. This is called splitting the middle term. Do you like this way? Box method and... No, you can't do either. I have the, what's it called? Splitting the middle term on the whiteboard over there. You see it? So you can reference it whenever you need to. You guys are in an honors level math course. I am going to show you the best way possible. If you look at the directions, yeah, it says factor by splitting the middle term, which takes time and work, or using mental math. This is actually really cool the way it works. But first, we need to understand FOIL, and then mental math means reverse FOIL. It's going to be great, I promise you. Notice that there's no room for work on that worksheet at all. It's for a purpose. There is no work needed. No. Okay. This is not a question that is on your worksheet. And I'm just going to start, let's do 3x minus 1 times 2x plus 7. And I want to FOIL. It means the same thing as what we've been doing. Hey, if you're not writing down, you're looking at the board. You don't have to write down. If you are a visual learner, then watch. Okay. FOIL stands for first times the first. What does that give me? 6x squared. Good. O stands for outer. Multiply the outer pieces. So 3x times 7 is? I stands for inner. Yep. The inner numbers. So negative 1 times 2x is a? And then L stands for last. The last times the last is going to give me? And then I would combine these two to be positive. Okay. Now, you are starting here and getting here with absolutely no work. Okay? Now let's talk about it. Where did this come from?
3x.
So the first times the first?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did the negative 7 come from?
Last times last.
So you can just look at this and know what this is, right? Without the middle one. Would you agree? You'd be like, oh, I know the first term is going to be a 6x squared, and I know the last term is going to be a negative 7. It's the middle one that's not on here. You would have to actually mentally do something. Now, this right here, let's talk about the 21x. Where did this 21x come from? The outer, right? The outer? All right. What about this negative 2x? What's that called? Inners. So the 19x comes from your outer plus your inner. When I say plus, you can add a negative, right?
Yeah.
So it is really always adding. We're just adding two numbers, whether they're positive or negative. This middle term is coming from the product of the outers and the product of the inners. Are you following? Okay. You ready? Okay. Let's do number 13. 5x squared. Now I'm giving you a whiteboard for a purpose, because it's kind of like a trial and error method. You're just going to try and see if it works. And if it doesn't, you're just going to switch some numbers around. This times this is going to give me what? Very good. This times this is going to give me perfection. Let's fill in the red and the blue. What can give me 5x? X times 5. We're multiplying, right? Not adding, we're multiplying. X times 5x. Cool. What about this one? It could be 1 and 3. I don't know. We're just going to try. Now, notice I didn't add the positives or negatives yet. It's for a reason. If your product is negative, what does that mean about the numbers? One's positive and one is negative. It's for a fact. If you're multiplying two numbers and it's giving you a negative, You know that they're going to be different signs. Okay? You also know that when you add them, they're going to be positive. Now, what we need to do next, do you remember how we got the 14x? The inners and the, very good. So what is x times 1? And what is 3 times 5x? Can I get a 14x out of these?
Yes.
Which one has to be negative? So which one's negative though? The 1 is negative and the 3 is done. No work whatsoever. Make sure you write the answer down. That's number 13. Now so far, this one was a simple one, and that is because 5 is prime. 3 is prime. There was only one set of numbers to multiply to give you 5, and only one set of numbers to multiply to give you 3. So there wasn't that many options to choose from. Let's move up a little bit. And that'll be the last question. I go over it right before you leave. Let's try one where the first number is not prime. Pick one. Number 9? Number 9 works. That's 14. That's definitely not a prime number. First times the first is going to give you the last times the last is going to give you one of them is prime. That's nice. All right. 14. What is, so we've got 1 and 14 and 2 and 7. Now because I've done this a lot, I have found that the factors that are closer together, so like 1 and 14 are 13 units apart, and then 2 and 7 are 5 units apart. Most of the time, like you would get lucky faster if you try the numbers that are closer together. It doesn't work every time, but it might save you time. So I'm going to try 2x and 7x. I only have one here. Pierce. Did you hear me when I said if you don't get this lesson, you're going to fail the entire unit? Did you hear that part? Do you need to stand up maybe? There's a desk in the back. Are you sure? Hey, I got a pumpkin. You want a sugar cookie? That's the pumpkin?
I'll take one.
If you fall asleep, you have to eat one, as long as you're not allergic to something. Okay. Do you want to put the 1 here and the 3 here, or flip it around?
1 and 3.
Okay. Notice I'm not putting signs on yet, right? But multiply to give you negative, that means the signs have to be negative and positive, right? They have to be different. Okay, let's do it. 2x times 7x is... Oh, wait. My bad. I'm supposed to be doing outer times outer. So 2x times 3 is 6x. 1 times 7x is... Darn. Wait, that works. Dang. I mean, yes. How do I get a positive 1x?
I don't know.
7x minus 6x, right? Gives you a positive 1x. So is it the 3 or the 1 that's negative? Yeah, because this product right here has to be negative, which means this one is positive. Done. Number 9. We haven't done, so I want to do one where we fail more than once. Ah, someone might have it. Not him, nope. Did you write the answer down on your paper? Have you been writing the answers down on your paper? Okay. What was the answer to that?
2x plus 5 and then
7x minus 3.
What question is this again?
9, I think. Okay.
Normal one, which is why we put the -6 here.
No. What about a negative? Find one that's a negative and then a positive. 19. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Number 19.
What's the one you just did?
First times the first is going to be this one. Last times the last is going to be this one. This one's pretty easy, right? 5x squared can only be 1x and 5x. You could do 5x and 1x. All right, now we have 8. We've got options. So we have 1 and 8 and 2 and 4.
Yeah.
And if you use and honestly, like I've heard other teachers say the same thing. We can try 2 and 4 because they're closer, but that does not promise that it's going to work. You know what? Let's just do 1 and 8 just so you can see what failing looks like. 1, I don't actually know if watch this be the right one. All right, 1 and 8. Now here's what's interesting. Look, the product is positive, but combining them is negative. What does that mean? They're both. The product is positive, and they combine to be a negative. That means they both have to be negative. There's no question about it. All right, outers and inners. You've got to be. Okay, no. So 1 times a negative 8, 1x times a negative 8 is a negative 8x. Negative 1 times 5x is a negative 5x. Does it work? No. All right. What do you want to flip it and try 8 and 1, or do you want to move on to 2 and 4? Sure. 2 and 4. So now we have 1x times a negative 4, which is a negative 4x. And then negative 2 times 5, negative 10x. Those work. So there's your answer to number 19. There's one more that I want to do with you before you guys are left to do it on your own. I will do number 45 at the end, okay? Now, does everyone have this down on your paper?
Yeah.
I need to do number 8. This one is a little bit different. Can anyone see why it would be different?
They're all
By 2. They are all divisible by 2. So if I was to actually divide them all by 2, I would get smaller numbers, right? Easier to find the factors when they're smaller.
You don't have this.
No? I'll show you after this. Now, is this is this expression the same as this expression?
No.
We have to put something in front of it.
2.
Yes. Perfect. Now it is the same. You have to keep it mathematically sound. All right, so now what we're going to do is find these two factors. Okay. We already know that 3x squared, we don't have other, it's just x and 3x. And what do you want to use for 4? Do you want to do 1 and 4 or 2 and 2? Product is positive, but combined to be negative.
They're both negative.
They're both negative again. All right, outers and inners. Negative 2x and negative 6x. It works.
And then do we have to re-multiply it by 2?
No, that's it.
Answer? Okay.
That's it. Because your goal is to split it up as much as possible. Not just yet. Because I'm going to answer that question. So Aiden asked, do I have to divide everything by 2 to get to the right answer? No? Does everyone have this down, though, before I erase it all?
That is the answer.
Mm-hmm. You ready? Oh, it's on your board. Okay. Let's say I forgot. I forgot to divide everything by 2. So that means I'm going straight to this. What do you want to try? We got 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. I would do that. Like if I didn't already know the answer, I would do that because they're closer together. And then 8, 1 and 8, 2 and 4. I would try 2 and 4 as well. And again, product is positive, combined to be negative. They both have to be negative. Let's see if it works. 2x times negative 4 is a negative 8x. Negative 2 times 3x is a negative 6x. Does it work? You guys do know that I can switch the order and it will change things, right? So like I'm still doing 2 and 4, but I switched the order. So this is going to be negative 4x, and this will be negative 12x. Now it works. Now wait, that's not the right answer yet, correct? Look at your factors. Look at the first factor. Do you see how they're both divisible by 2?
They are, yeah.
So if I can divide both of these by 2, that means I can take a factor of 2 out. And what am I left with? Isn't this what we got from the beginning? So you get the same answer either way.
You have to like divide by.
Yep, it has to be completely factored, completely, to its smallest numbers. The reason why we like to divide by 2 first is because you just have less, you know, when you're dealing with 6 and 8, you've got more factors than whatever it was. Was it 2 and 4 or something like that? Okay. Get going. Try to get as much done before you leave. The last 3 minutes of class, I will do number 45. I will also keep going. So, like, go for it. Go on your own. But if you still need me to go, I would love to do this all day, every day. This is, like, my favorite math. So, go for it. As soon as you get to one, you're like, wait. Miss Wilson, can you do this one? And I totally will. Let me throw that away. Get going, Pierce. I don't care. Get going. His mom isn't emailing me.
He's using the calculator. He's away.
I don't care. Who's using the calculator? I'm not talking about Pierce. I'm talking about Cade. He's passed out. Oh.
No, he's using a calculator. No, he was.
No, he wasn't.
He was asleep. Look, he was acting like
He's using a calculator.
Why was your head down? Why was your head down?
No, he was actually like, I could see him.
Oh, like you were using the calculator while your head was down.
No, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
okay,
he's-
okay, okay.
Yes, he wasn't using the calculator.
What is this?
Okay, please.
Next
Please,
time
please.
I want to sleep, I'm just gonna go like Disney.
Or you could care about learning.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be fine.
You care about learning? You know the only reason why a teacher does this is because they care.
Who did that?
What happened? Did someone throw something at you?
No.
What happened?
They're showing us their drawings.
Where's the drawing?
Where's the drawing?
Who has a drawing?
Y'all, this class is just forever going to be the lowest average. What's up? What do you ask me? So that's 5x?
But I just this.
Yeah? Oh, outer and inner. Multiply your outers and inners. Lock in. The whole period, lock in.
This is easy. I got this.
Be careful saying that. Okay?
It's supposed to use 100.
Huh? No, I know, but be careful saying that because like it might be easy for you, but you might be killing someone else's confidence.
Oh. I did not mean to kill. It's 2x.
Outer, inner. Multiply your outers, multiply your inners.
How was the sleeve? Bro,
Luke, can you sit up one?
Minus 5x.
Can you sit up one?
Up one up here.
I think it's gonna help you be able to focus and get more done.
Okay, well, it's x plus 1. And then we should do 2 by 2. And then what would happen? Oh, okay. So then they both have to be negative.
Do your outers.
And then
Do you do your outers?
on the right side supposed to equal.
okay, that's not it. That's not it. So it could be -1 and 2. I should start it at -1. In which case it would be
Oh
-1.
my god, I just moved Luke so he could focus.
And then when we put this together, you get
And it was about the school board elections, and apparently all the more conservative there's a poster going around of Charlie Kirk and all the conservative candidates. I don't even, it's,
I'll look it up, but not right now.
yeah, no. He wasn't actually there. He
Here's,
was,
you haven't even done one question yet.
Give him a shooting gun. I'll take a shooting gun. How far asleep?
What question is it?
Number 2.
I will not, I'm not gonna help with 1 through 6.
What number 6?
You can check your own answer, can't you? Multiplying it out? Because all you're doing is reverse FOILing. No, what I'm saying is, which one was it? X squared? Which one?
Minus 11x
8.
plus 24.
8.
X
X
minus 8.
minus 8.
X minus 3.
No, wait, Aiden. Doing this, x times x gives you x squared. Check. -8 minus times -3 gives you +4. Check. -3x, -8x gives you negative. That is checking your work.
I did do that, but I was just trying to check that here. Like I did that, right? All that, which I did. And I got it right.
I don't know how to explain it.
Further right.
Like a metal or something?
Nobody needs
I
help.
don't hate the idea of a cookie.
Pick a question. Pick a question.
Oh no, I was talking about it.
It was made up of the words.
I'll fall asleep
So
actually
like,
midway.
so like,
I'm pretty late. What did I make?
No. Nope. No. Siéntate. Nope.
Sun was
Sit.
literally like X, right?
What is it?
Like the,
What number?
like the letter. Like
See,
the
this is
word
just,
spelled
yes,
made
22.
opposite way. And it'll be like that.
This is what I've been doing all day.
Your word art tutor like
You choose this.
What'd you do first?
Yeah, the board.
Mhm.
They on everything.
One of those ones
Which is really.
That was really uncanny valley if you know but it's
Look, I made a better stuff. Minus 4x. What's that? I did it better.
Oh, I remember this one.
Like one that was like basically a word that is plus
X plus 2x.
my least favorite is probably
Am I back up?
Alright. We're going to do 45.
I know it's
We're only one at one.
It's like I don't know. They all submitted like the same category as each in every single.
If this is negative, then they're gonna have to be different signs. So let's try 1 and 4.
So, we can actually divide them.
Okay, they were in an episode of Identical.
Can all of you listen right now? Because something happens in this one that you haven't seen.
What?
So number 22, we started out with this trinomial. We took out a factor of 4 because you could. X squared can only be x and x, and now we're trying the 4. So I'm trying 1 and 4. So x times 4 is 4x. 1 times x is 1x. Can this, because we haven't added signs yet, can this give me negative 4x?
No. What? Oh, yeah. What? Yeah. Adding together.
Oh,
You
no.
think about times.
Okay, let's try 4 and 1. It's the same thing, so we already know that's not going to work. What about 2 and 2? This is 2x, and this is 2x.
So they're both negative. And that's how
We never did 45.
No, wait. Is a negative times a negative negative 4? This is not factorable. This here is your answer. This right here. Because your signs have to be different. I lost track of time. Do you want me to do it right now?
No, I'm just asking.
you could remind it.
Nah. Please don't AI your answers. You have to actually know how to do this stuff.
I
Do not.